Hello. Today I'll be talking about global warming. This topic has been heavily debated for years and has become one of the most talked about things in science ever. The debate is global warming real or just made up? Also, has it and will it become a problem in the future? This is why it is such an interest of the scientific community. It is a very divided subject and people are trying to find ways to stop global warming so it doesn't affect future generations or us in our lifetime. Global warming is when CO2 or carbon dioxide and other air pollutants are put into the air as a byproduct of our industrial practices. For that reason, Earth's temperature over the last couple decades or so are gradually increasing, making it hotter as time goes on. A good example of global warming is our sea levels rising. Every year when the Earth gets that much hotter, it melts ice sheets and glaciers all over the world, putting more water into the ocean, making the sea levels rise. This could be disastrous for any coastal city in the near future. It could end up underwater, making that city no longer habitable. There's a lot of questions and controversies surrounding this topic, much like the ones I mentioned earlier. It is one very debated topic now and will be for years to come. Lots of people have their doubts about this. Some even call it fake or not real. People believe it's not real because it's a part of Earth's natural cycle and we as humans can't control it. Others may have distrust in the scientific community and or believe there are bigger problems than the Earth just getting warmer. On the other hand, people that do believe it is a very big problem, and if we don't do anything about it now, it may become too late to reverse it. Scientists have proven that since 1850, every decade or so, Earth's temperature has risen 0.11 degrees Fahrenheit or zero point zero 0.06 degrees Celsius, which means roughly since 1850, Earth's temperatures have gone up 2 degrees Fahrenheit. That may not seem like a lot, but it can be enough for ice caps to melt, like I previously mentioned. It could also mess with the growth of our crops, because a slight difference in temperature is all it can take for a certain fruit or vegetable to not grow. There are ways that people are trying to combat global warming and stop it. Afforestation and reforestation is the practice of planting new trees and trying to restore old ones. Another way to combat this is to try and find clean energy to not pollute the air as much, like fossil fuels. Things like solar power, water power, and wind power are great examples of clean energy that don't pollute the air, and which doesn't cause global warming. Also, if we eventually slowly stop using fossil fuels and start conserving energy, and use the clean energy I mentioned before, this could help us in the future. As of right now, it is an ongoing problem and people are trying to fix global warming. There are major efforts going on, some of which may or may not work, but it's all we have at the moment. There may come a point of no return from global warming where it has become too hot, but for now, we work with what we have and find new ways to combat and learn more about global warming.